It is possible to go to more than one country in a year if you wish to travel the world. Going overseas expands yourself as a person and helps you to become more skilled in agriculture. Work and travel to UK, Australia, USA, Canada, France, Germany, New Zealand, Ireland, Austria, and Denmark. Travel, live, and make big money. Going overseas is a great way to expand yourself as a person. It can be a grand adventure and help you to become more skilled in agriculture, to learn new ways of doing things, and expand your knowledge of other cultures and language. What countries can I go to, and what kind of work could I do? We have partner organizations in many countries, including Australia, France, Germany, Switzerland, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, Ireland, Austria, and Denmark. Types of placements vary by country, but could include crop farming, livestock, mixed farms, equine, cynology, horticulture, and in some cases, home management. The minimum placement time is 3 months, and the maximum is usually 1 year. It is possible to go to more than one country in a year if you wish to. Do I need to speak another language? Not necessarily. The common language of most exchange programs is English, and very often in European countries, many people speak English. However, if you choose to go to a country where you do not have some knowledge of the language, it can make the experience much more difficult for you. We can help you to arrange language school in the country where you are going. If you really don't want to learn a language other than English, you can definitely consider going to an English-speaking country, such as Canada, United States, New Zealand, Australia, the United Kingdom, and Ireland. Will I be paid? Every country has different labor standards, but in most cases, the minimum wage for the country is approximately the wage of a trainee. Occasionally, a month stopped is paid that would be lower than the country's minimum wage. However, housing is always arranged for trainees, so the cost of living is lowered as a result. In the end, trainees often break even on the experience, or sometimes even save a little money. It all depends on your spending habits and personal financial situation. We try to give you accurate financial information before you agree to a placement, so that you have an understanding of what money you will and how far it will go. What about food? Food is handled differently by countries. In some places, the trainee usually eats with their host. In other countries, trainees buy and prepare their food. In some countries, you can sustain your preference for whether you want to eat with the host or on your own, but that cannot necessarily be guaranteed. How much does it cost? That varies by country. We try to work with partners that provide a good experience for trainees with a cost that is as reasonable as possible. There would be a placement fee for the partner organization in the country you are going to, $500 to $1,300 in most cases. A visa work permit fee, $100 to $300 in most cases. You must also have adequate health and travel insurance for your time overseas. Some partner organizations work with a particular insurance company, and sometimes we help you get insurance from a global company. Also, you are responsible for the cost of your round-trip airfare. Once your placement is finalized and your work permit has come through, we can also suggest a travel agent if you would like assistance in purchasing a ticket. Do I get training once I'm there? Again, every country handles this a little bit differently. In some cases, there is a training seminar shortly after your arrival that introduces you to the knowledge of a country, as well as the other trainees. In terms of practical skills, hosts should orient you to the life on their farm and help you to understand local and measures. What if I don't like my host? Often, differences between hosts and trainees can be worked out with increased communications. The partner organization that places you in the country you are traveling with would be on hand to help with difficult situations, and they would help you move to another placement if at all possible. If you have been dishonest about your ability or experience, you might be dismissed from the program rather than sent to another placement. We expect trainees to give their placement a fair chance, to make every effort to be a good ambassador. Sometimes it takes a while to adjust to a new culture and new ways of doing things. How long does the application process take? Once we've received your completed application and deposit, $740 USD, we would forward your application to our partners in your country of choice. It is a very time of year that they are making placements. We would usually expect to wait 2 to 4 weeks for a placement opportunity. Once you have received and accepted a placement, we would then go about applying for any necessary paperwork for you or give you detailed instructions on how to fill it out. For some countries, visa and paperwork come through in as soon as a week. For others, it takes 4 to 8 weeks. It's always less stressful to apply sooner. Here's how it works. 1. Subscribe. Just give us a call right now. 2. Access the recruitment zone. We tell you who is hiring in your area and the requirements. 3. We help you develop your cover letter and CV. 4. Get the contract and apply for your work permit and the embassy.